that's 3 places at once. Day 11, Sunday. First things first, we explore. Okay, this looks to scale. I guess I would need to find the places though. That's interesting. I have a hard time finding that. Maybe because it's a town. Towns are tricky when they have so many houses and streets. Oh, it's raining heavily. Ah, this looks like that. Yeah, but it's slightly tilted, so it's from here to here. Oh, that's the one. No, it's actually... This is odd. Alright, so... This one. This one. Where's the other one? This one. So that's a triangle. Where is the center? That either this one or this one. Those two are at the center. I would say this one. Alright. So, when I draw back the curtain, I am unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething mass of eyes, all shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I'm looking at, and when I do, I realize that it is looking right back at me. The object I'm looking for sits on a small shelf below, and the eyes watch as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. Oh, that's a totem, all right. Sarah Barrington. We think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. But we put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. You're our last hope. So something to breathe underwater. I understand now that this is one of the possibilities, yes. Breathe. Ascus. An ascus allows the bearer to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. That's really interesting. So the ascus just uses your lungs to breathe in and out without you breathing. So it's like it recycles the air, or it holds air and gives it to you. Weird supernatural items. I love that. This looks like an ascus. And if I remember, it was weird to the touch. It's cool and smooth, but this is surprisingly warm. I mean, it glows. It's the only thing that doesn't look like anything else at all. Oh, what did I do? Oh, did I change? Okay. Yeah, I think that's the one. For some reason it's glowing brightly. Maybe that's because it's for underwater purposes. The item has a ring, and closer inspection reveals the ring is warm, whereas the rest of the item is cold. So yeah. Oh, Rebecca Rose. The spirit eye has revealed more. I now know what these nameless gods are after. It's a box of some kind. They have no name for it, but they say we call it the Nalian Casket. They can feel its power and they want it for themselves. They're afraid it's going to be opened, that all its power will spill out and be wasted. Not that they care what happens to humanity in the process. I know this sounds like the ramblings of a mad old lady. I know people look at me and they see weakness and frailty, but I'm not wrong about this. Goodness me, this is all quite exciting. Is it always like this around here? Gave her a new purpose. Painting was her life, but now it's being a seer. That's interesting. The casket, Nalian casket. Do I have anything like that here? Nothing of the sort. But that's interesting, because if the gods want it, it's quite powerful. But it will be wasted in human hands, that's what they mean. I am close, but I need more power. I need St. Cedric's thunder, and quickly, while this storm is raging. Why would you want that? St. Cedric's thunder. St. Cedric's thunder is used to store the power of a single thunderclap. Alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries, and there are rumors that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. They are placed on tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. That's interesting. So what could be St. Cedric's thunder? Most probably something that must contain it, so it's a container. I'm sure of it. These look like containers. Engraved symbol. Nothing, nothing. Purple gemstones. Okay, let's see what this engraved symbol is. Here it is. Thunder! What do you know? And the purple gemstones, those look like amethysts, so... Yeah, stone of containment. Well, containing thunder. That's it. Symbol of thunder appears on the clasp, and amethyst gemstones can be used to prevent the charge waning. So why would you want some thunder on your hand? Hello, Francesca. I've been trying to get a hold of an umbra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patience. It had almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Eli told me himself he keeps it locked behind a ethereal key. Okay, let's see. First, what is an umbra? These items cause metal fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. So, what Verona meant is that probably the umbras are used for that. But what if not? Anyway, so that needs an behind an ethereal key. So what is an ethereal key? Oh, here it is. An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. These are rare items and not generally known about outside of Thaumic circles. Gemstones of the Night Power, the Concealment Charm. Gemstones of the Night Power, Concealment Charm. Okay, so Gemstones of Concealment, Containment, it's purple. Peace and safety, yeah, that's Anchor, Stone of Sight, Stone of Protection and Enveloping Night, that could be one. And then, yeah. Alright, so what do I have? I didn't see this one. This does nothing. This also does nothing. This doesn't even have gemstones. What about this one? There's gemstones of containment. This is a visage, visager. This diverging hook. This, no. Oh, it has, wait. Orange gemstone, black gemstone, pinkish gemstone. Stone of Fire and Fury. Orange, Fire and Light. So it has a Stone of Light, a Stone of Concealment, and a Stone of Fury. Oh! It is a key, alright. That was the only place that it haven't been. Alright, so oh, we have a few things here. Okay, there are a few things here that... Oh dear me. Alright, let's see. Alright, so an umbra. Item. So like a totem? It's not a pendant or a charm. They have an optic field. So... Okay, so it's not a charm. So this... It's rough. Let's check on the symbols first. So this is paralysis. Oh. Oh, it has a symbol here. What kind of symbol is that? Hypnosis. Oh. That's a symbol of Holgan, right? Clay, bone, and gold. Alright, what about those two? That symbol is weakness. What about this one? Confusion. And what did the Amber say it did? It said that you are disoriented, so it's confusion, alright? So I would guess it's this one. That's the Umbra. Symbol of confusion across its face, matches the description of causing mental fog. Produce synaptic field. Oh, I didn't check it. I didn't check the noctic field. But you know, symbology is strong. I mean, if it is about confusion in the mind, the face, I mean... There it is, noctic field. Oh, Bonnie again. You. I know you from somewhere. I don't remember why, but this shop is important somehow. I'm sorry, and I'm not making any sense. I haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. She looks having a memory loss. Peter Leland, they found some poor soul washed up in the lakeshore. An older lady, by the sounds of it. Drowned. But that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black, just like those others. I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. I'll take a bones guard. Bones guard? Does it help with the water? A small item known as a bones guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, and so always drank from the same goblet and always placed the bones guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. And that's the goblet of King Cedric the Meek. And is that the symbol of the antidote? Let's see. Antidote, antidote, antidote. So this is poison. No symbol for the antidote. Yeah. No symbol of the antidote. No, that wasn't the symbol. But that's a symbol of poison, so maybe inverted? And it's a small item, right? So could be really anything. I mean, that has weakness. That's an umbra. That's the only other thing that has symbols with this. But this is the symbol of strength. So... what? I just saw it. Come on. Yeah, inverted poison. So that's probably it. And it's in the stomach, so... the symbol resembles a symbol of a poison read upside down and with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. Well, why not? This looks nice and I accept it. I accept your offer. Right, Jupiter? And with that, the day has ended, and the shop is for now closed. I don't think I have anything else to do for this day. End of day 11. The rider was lucky. He made it to Backburrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. All right.